back in the podcast zone now with James Carey. He's with Preservan Wood Rot Repair.
Morning.
James.
Well, morning, Jack. Good to see you again.
Good to see you again, my friend. We've had a pretty good couple of days here in Austin so far. A nice event so far thrown by MFV, and I'm glad we got to chat a little bit this morning. Tell everybody about your brand. It's kind of an interesting name to begin with.
It is very unique. Preservan is a wood rot repair business. So we use a proprietary epoxy and resin system to repair wood and wood features on homes, businesses, historical sites, whatever that need calls for. Preservan came from, when we first opened, we were called Preserve, and we used Ford Transit vans. And
oh, wow.
So
cool.
Along that journey, we found out that you can't copyright the word preserve, and we found out that Ford was going to stop making their transit vans. So we are Preserve and Van without the vans.
Nice. And from an SEO standpoint, that's a lot easier to work with than the word preserve. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those Google AdWords bids might be a little high when you're
Yes.
when you're trying to bid on the word preserve.
Absolutely.
So tell us a bit more about what you and your franchisees do.
So what we do is multifaceted, but to put it simply, we find homeowners that want to take care of their homes. They don't want the hassle of finding the wrong handyman or the general contractor that's booked out months and months in advance. They may have a leak from one of their wood windows, or they may be trying to sell their home and they're on a timeline. So what we're able to do is go in, and we're usually around 70 to 90% less than the cost of replacement. And because of our process, we're usually 3 to 4 times faster to get complete. And then we are able to help them out and save them money. So on a franchise side, that also equates to about a 71% gross profit margin back to each one of our franchises.
Nice. And why is franchising a good structure for your brand? Why franchise?
The simple answer for that is talent pool. We are able to attract such a higher caliber of talent than if we were to just hire. A couple examples. Our Dallas location is a retired aerospace engineer. Our Nashville location, Fortune 500 brand ambassador for insurance companies. Our Athens, Georgia location, UPS, marketing development strategist. All of this fundamental talent that if you were to hire it on a hiring basis would be extremely expensive, but we're able to find these people with high level caliber and high passion for what they do, and they're able to create their own success in their cities.
That's a really great story. I think that's the first time I've heard that here this weekend, that you're looking not just as a quick way to expand, but a way to expand the brand with really talented individuals from all walks of life, right?
Absolutely.
Do you have a particular type of person that ends up being a really successful franchisee with you? Any traits or characteristics?
Leadership role is huge for us. We want them to have either experience or the knowledge and passion for leadership. We also look for people that want to be a positive part of their community. When we enter a community, we treat that, we don't have clients, we have neighbors. That's because we want to create that relationship. And it's the same way with our communities. We want our franchisees to be passionate about being an impact in a positive way on their communities.
Let's talk a bit about the people who are potentially going to be franchisees. Why is this a good opportunity for them?
The black and white numbers on it is we're low cost to enter. Our ROI is fairly quick because of our high profit margin. And we are a unique, sustainable service. A lot of people don't realize it. Epoxy's been around forever. When you go to places like the Statue of Liberty or Monticello, what a lot of people don't realize is that they're staring at a bunch of epoxy.
Yeah.
Right?
Holding everything together.
And what happens most of the time, there are those technicals when you're a homeowner or a business owner that you don't look at. Nobody ever wakes up and goes, man, it's a good day to go check my windows in my pergola. So when that happens, when they find those issues, it's an eyesore for them. It sticks out to them. It it affects how they view their home. And then they do the next step and they call a contractor and they hear a number with a lot of zeros. So if we can come in and save that neighbor and those people a ridiculous amount of money while allowing our franchisees to be successful, then we're successful, right?
Yeah.
So when we look at franchisees and when people come to us, we want them to realize how unique we are and how special we are. And that's also a huge reason why when our franchise locations open, they open with a ton of business. Our SEO right now is forcing our call center to create files on cities that we aren't even in yet because people need us.
Yeah. That's a pretty attractive thing. If I'm a candidate in whatever city, USA, I could walk in and there would be business waiting for me.
Yeah. And the way that our marketing structure is built, once we've closed the paper on it and you're a franchisee, while we're doing your training, we're already starting to market your area because we want you to come out of the gate successful and immediate.
Yeah. Love that idea of setting people up to succeed, not just selling them a franchise.
That's exactly
the
right.
definition of being responsible as a brand, right?
That's right.
Very good. James, if anyone would like to chat with you about the opportunity, where do you want to connect with people?
Best way is go Preservan, GOPRESER, V as in Victor, AN.com is great. I'm also on LinkedIn. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. We're on Twitter. We're on all of those .coms.
Very good. All right, sir. Thank you so much, and we will see you again soon down the road.
Absolutely.